Now, posing for a photo with the Royal Guard in his traditional uniform and bearskin is a box to tick for any tourist in the UK. That, however, may have just become a thing of the past, as guards have been removed from their sentry boxes for security reasons. Anastasia Chorkina reports now from London.
This comes as fears of possible terror threats continue to escalate. Here in the UK now, the Royal Guards, men known to wear these red uniforms, the bearskin hats, attracting millions of tourists every year, are now themselves being guarded. This comes as British security officials are basically taking security steps to try to prevent possible so-called lone wolf terror attacks. Now, what they've come up with is if they've decided to remove the guards that have traditionally stood outside numerous historic locations and palaces here in London. So either now they're standing behind the railings or are in the company of police officers that actually have weapons to try to protect them if something happens. And all of these measures are coming at a time when in May last year we saw a serviceman, Lee Rigby, get killed, and just 2 months ago in the Canadian Parliament another guard was shot dead. So all of these steps are seen, first of all, as part of getting in the way of a British tradition that has existed for so long, but also showing us that these concerns are quite serious.
Well, political analyst Chris Bambury from the International Socialist Group thinks that it's Britain's foreign policies that are causing the terror threat to spike at home.
I think the potential for Britain becoming a target of terrorist attacks is obvious. We participated with gusto in the invasion of both Afghanistan and Iraq, and the bombing campaign in Libya, which overthrew the Gaddafi regime, and the David Cameron government wanted to intervene in Syria, but was stopped by the British Parliament. Therefore, our foreign policy record around the world is one of backing up the United States at every conceivable opportunity and waging war in Muslim countries. And at home, there has been a constant flow of Islamophobia from the media and from politicians, justifying the so-called war on terror. All of that creates what's called in the trade blowback, which means that individuals who feel alienated from British society, Muslims living in this country, might turn to terrorism. And it's coming as a consequence of British foreign policy.